The next day, after all that happened.
ああ、もうお昼休みですね。それじゃあ、今日はここまでにします。
Mom! You look great in your jersey! With the ring of the chime, the 4th class health education comes to an end.
本当にいいのかな。
Mom, what's wrong with you right now? And murmuring something to herself, Asaba-sensei steps down from the lecture podium. Alright.
うっし、終わった終わった。昼飯にしようぜ。
Is it because we were doing the health class, or... Yeah, I'm also pretty hungry.
今日は教室で食べるの？私たちも一緒していいかな。
I'd rather go eat at that sweet fucking cafe. I mean, cafeteria. Same thing. It's basically a cafe. Yeah, sure. With that, Mio and Fukushima came over to our desks.
ところで、浅葉先生、なんだか様子がおかしくなかった？
Oh, yeah, she's being real weird. I mean, she's our mom. She's always weird.
ああ、確かに。なんか元気なかったかもな。家で何かあったのか？
I don't know. I feel like she knows about the whole Tina situation, but isn't saying anything. Being a member of the same household as her, everyone gazes naturally poor to me. This morning, I told her that Tina and I are going out. Oh, well, that's a big ol'... That's a big something.
ああ、うん。とっても納得できたかも。
I mean, she's 18, so it's cool, but still.
葵さん、なんて言ってたの？
I wish we could have seen that entire scene. She didn't object, but she was pretty baffled.
そりゃあ、ティナちゃんは見た目があれだからな。
Fucking... Nevertheless, she is actually the same age as us, right? They want to keep pounding that into your heads, guys.
昨日、神保先輩から聞いたときは、びっくりしちゃったけどね。
And I mean... So, yeah, I asserted that there was no problem in this department.
それで割り切れるほど、母親って単純じゃないと思うよ。
Yeah, it's just like... I don't know. Regardless, I guess we should be thankful that she at least didn't oppose our relationship. Now we simply have to take our time and show her that we're maintaining a wholesome relationship until she truly acknowledges us, but...
ゆうくん？頭抱えてどうしたの？
It ain't wholesome no more after what you guys did. Oh, don't mind me, it's nothing. As I spontaneously recall that blowjob I received last night. Rather strange qualms regarding that wholesome relationship claim hit me. Well, there's no danger of pregnancy when it's just the mouth. Ha! So I guess there's no issue, right?
ゆうくん、メール来てるみたいだよ。
Oh, it appears I fucking do. We pull out my fucking cell phone with the pulling out the animation. All right, let's see. From Senpai, huh?
会長から？
Ah, she texts me all the time. I'm quite popular, as you can see. Yeah, she wants me to swing by the student council room for a bit. Oh no.
生徒会のことなら私たちも行った方がいい？
She says specifically, bring no one. She told me to come alone. Oh.
警察には知らせるな。ってこと？
What? What was that? What was that, Mio?
ミオちゃん、もしかして昨日の夜の刑事ドラマ見た？
What?
お姉ちゃんと見てたよ。
God damn it, Mio. Well, I'll simply just see what it's about. You can go ahead and have lunch without me. I'll probably eat it on the way there. Man, I could go for some food right now.
そうさせてもらうね。手伝いが必要だったら私たちも呼んで。
Okay, I'll make sure to give you a call. I will do. Thanks. After I thanked Fukushima, I left the classroom. You know what sounds real good right now? One of those fucking Walmart. Now I know this is gonna sound really stupid. One of those Walmart deli plates that you go up to the meat deli place and you're like, hey, can I get a plate of shit? And they're like, yeah, there you go. And that sounds pretty good. And shortly afterwards, I arrive at the student council room. Oh no. Sorry for the.
言われた通り、一人で来たようだな。
Well, what did you think I was gonna do? Not. Why you instead of her? The person who awaited me at the student council room wasn't Senpai, but Eleonora.
私が担当の話になりそうだからだ。
Oh, I see what we're doing. Which basically means it'll be Soul Reaper related. Still, what would you do if some other student just happened to come on in?
適当にごまかせばいい。それに、厄介な奴がいるからな。アンのままではすぐに鎌を出せない。
Bothersome guest now?
入ってきたその扉を閉めて鍵をかけろ。
Okay, I guess I will. Got it. I'll be perplexed for the time being. I simply do as I'm told and lock the door.
よし。おい、出てきてもいいぞ。
Here it comes. Facing a direction where no one can be seen, Eleonora calls out. And following that...
Hi, Omata.
You can't really be mad at Hyperion really anymore, because he actually is kind of a good guy. Like, we saw that in Yuri's Route, so, like, I can't... He still frustrates me, but I'm just like, you know what? I can't even be mad. As if seeping out of the rays of sunshine into the room, the pansy Soul Reaper appears. You again? What's going on? What? That you even turn up at school now?
もちろん、坊やのハートを奪いに来たのよ。
Though his constant, things...
おい、真面目にやれ。私まで付き合わせて気味の悪いことを始めるな。
Making? Okay, let me get this straight. There wasn't even a single instance of anything getting on between me and him, alright? Got it? Fucking...
貴様も黙れ。私にはそんなことはどうでもいい。
Then why the fuck did you even bring it up?
もう、相変わらずお堅いわね。たく。
She does not have a sense of humor. Anywho, it seems you have something serious to talk about? In response to my question, the pansy Soul Reaper frustratedly shrugs his shoulders.
実はね、坊やのところのガキンチョにちょっとお仕事を頼みたいのよ。
I was gonna say, this is probably gonna be Tina's, like, job. For Tina? So basically, Soul Reaper work, I suppose.
あ、そんなに深刻にならなくてもいいぞ。今回は誰かが死ぬわけじゃない。
Then what's this job then? That's so, huh?
死を見とるのではなく、魂を授ける方の仕事だ。
Does that help with the not disappearing or dying? So it's not Soul Reaper work, but angel work, huh? They're basically the same thing. Hearing what this is really about, a sigh of relief escapes me, but on the other hand...
なにそれ？エレ、あんたってば自分のことを天使とか呼ばせてるわけ？
I mean, the only ones who actually had angel wings were, well, legit angel wings, not evil angel wings, are Tina and were Rina, so...
私じゃない。あのやつが勝手に。
そんな言い訳しなくていいわよ。でも天使って自称天使、恋の妖精の方がまだマシじゃない？
I could never in like a million years ever consider Eleonora to be a love fairy or an angel.
黙れ。おい、浅葉優馬。貴様も二度と私を天使などと呼ぶんじゃないぞ。
Yes, ma'am. I'll never do it again. When did I even ever call you an angel? Tina's one thing, but no matter how you look at it, that dang name definitely doesn't suit you guys.
どういう意味だそれは。
It means it definitely does not suit you guys. Why are you glaring at me now? Evidently, it's quite embarrassing for you to be called an angel, so what's the problem?
だからといってこのオカマと一緒にするな。殺すぞ。
We'll see who stabs who first. What a bothersome woman. But she's great. Anyhow, the gist of it is, a soul needs to be ferried shortly, and you want Tina to undertake the job, correct?
まあその通りだ。
How does one do this? Do you just like fly with the soul up to heaven? Seeing how she's slightly sour, I guess she's grumpy because she was laughed at.
ティナはまだ一度だけ仕事をさせた時の子猫の魂を持っているはずだ。
Oh. When do you decide it's a good time to ferry said soul to a different life? I thought that happened right then and there. Maybe Tina just, too freaked out after that. Nevertheless, after a deep breath, she resumes her serious demeanor and explains the details.
もうすぐ子猫を産みそうな母猫がいるのよね。だからこの季節はポコポコ生まれて大忙しなんだ。
Okay, so they do in fact deal with any life, really. And maybe seeing this will show Tina, hey, it's not all bad. Yeah, sure you gotta take people, but you also create new life.
そんなわけで小動物向きの魂が足りなくなってきてな。ティナの手持ちも使いたいんだ。
Okay, but on this note, I know it's kind of late to ask now, but are Soul Reapers in charge of animal souls? If they also had to take care of rats, insects, and stuff, I doubt they'd have time to do anything.
いくらなんでも虫けらの魂までは扱ってないわよ。せいぜい犬猫くらい。もっと言えば愛玩動物限定ね。
Okay, that's what I was figuring. Now, I didn't figure there'd be like fucking bugs and shit. Oh, okay. Honestly, I don't really understand the exact scope of it.
人がその死を悼み、誕生を喜ぶ存在だけを相手にする。それ以外は我らには魂を見ることすら叶わない。
I was about to say, are you telling me insects don't have souls? That's fucked up.
結局のところ、我ら死神は人間の死に対する思いが生み出した存在なのだろう。
あらあら、エレってば詩人でもあるのね。
Who knew you were a poet?
黙れ！自分が何者なのか、貴様だって考えたことくらいあるだろう。
I just like doing this.
もちろん。考えても無駄って結論に達したわ。
It's like I am what I am. Can't really change that. I suppose that's something the Soul Reapers themselves don't understand either.
とにかくだ。浅場ユーマ、今夜にでもティナを借りるからな。
Could I watch? Okay, got it. Is there anything I could do to help?
仕事自体は私が同行するから心配いらん。貴様は私が行くまであいつが逃げないよう見張っていろ。
That's like that's straight up just letting you give life to something. So I don't think she'd run away from this part. When it comes to Soul Reaper work, there's absolutely nothing I can do. I couldn't wipe the vexation brought about by this fact. Oh, straight into nighttime, huh? Straight into it. I'm just grabbing her by the fucking scruff of the neck. Just like, you ain't leaving. At night. ... Taken along by Eleonora and Kataru, Tina headed off. That was a couple hours ago. What followed was a never-ending cycle of me restlessly walking around inside my room. Is she doing her job properly? It might not be a job that requires her to reap a soul, but still. I mean, she was this adamantly against doing Soul Reaper work. Maybe I'm the reason she was pressured into doing it, even though she actually didn't want to. Whenever I think so, I start to feel depressed. Tina. I don't even know how many times I've sighed since Tina left. As I continue to impatiently wait for her, all the while irritated at myself for being unable to do anything else. Well, she doesn't look like she wants to kill herself, so we're good! Fucking sweet. We have not seen her scythe in a while.
なんだわざわざ起きて待っていたのか
Well, duh. Why wouldn't I? I couldn't get in the mood to sleep given how much weight on my mind, but more importantly, welcome home, Tina. All the while aiming to be as considerate as possible, I greet the three of them.
とうとう働いてしまいました。働いたら負けだと偉い人も言っていたのに。
Okay, just for the record, whoever said that isn't really respectable at all, okay? Though they might have just been a somewhat cynical celebrity. Well, aside from that, you gotta be tired. Want me to make you some tea? Wanna take a bath, or...?
ユーマさんでお願いします。
Uh-huh.
お前らいきなり何を追っ始めるつもりだ
Just slowly lean into Eleanor's ear and just go like, we want you to watch.
ユーマさんに頭なでなでしてもらうだけですが。
Question mark?
おやおや、エレ様は何をご想像なさったのでしょうかね。
She imagined the fucking heaviest lolly scene.
貴様らまとめて首を刈り取ってやろうか
No, but could you decapitate all the cancer in the comment section? That'd be great. If that's all you want, I'll pet you to your heart's content.
はい、お願いします。
I mean, Kataro's in the way, but I could probably just work around him. Tina happily runs up to me. Before I noticed, the scythe she'd been holding had already disappeared. Additionally, she also took Kataro off her head and held him in her hands. With that, all preparations for me to pet her head are complete. There, shh. You did really well today.
褒められちゃいました。ほんの一度働いただけなんですが、さすがの甘やかしっぷりでございますね。
You gotta give her that praise, or else she just doesn't want to do it again. My educational policy is to encourage growth with praise.
それなのですが。
I was gonna say, are you gonna tell me about this job, or... I became worried that she might have made some sort of blunder, so...
あのですね、ユーマさん。
Did something happen?
生まれたばかりの猫さんが。
Mm-hmm. What about the kittens? Yeah?
もう、すっごく可愛いんです。
Do we have... I assume we didn't have any accidents where these kitties died. Well, oh my god, look at Eleanor's face. I see. She flings Kataru, whom she'd been holding away, and starts to merrily jump around like an innocent child.
そう興奮なさらないでください、ティナ様。とにかく母子ともに健康でございまして、無事に魂も授け終わりましたよ。
Well, that's good. See, like everything came up Millhouse.
本当に可愛かったんです。エレさんが写真を撮っていましたので、ユーマさんも見ませんか？
She took a picture? We had time to take a picture? She took a pic.
アンの携帯電話でな。抜かりはない。
Well, it's not really being prepared when you're kind of using the body, and she just happened to have her cell phone on her. Like, Soul Reapers also take pictures with smartphones.
いいものが撮れたな。どうしてあんなに可愛い生き物が存在するんだ
I think it's really weird seeing Ellie like be all cute. Eleonora, hello.
今のはその違うんだ
You have a cuteness for cute things. Wait, a cuteness for cute things? A weakness for cute things.
油断されている時のエレ様はそれはもう立派な乙女でございますよね。
Yeah, and then it just goes right back to being evil. So basically, that just now was her usually hidden true self.
そんなわけないだろ子猫の癒し効果が悪いんだ
Because she's a soon. Well, let's just, you know what? How about we just leave it at that?
なんだその上からの物言いは不愉快極まりない私はもう帰るぞ
I'm leaving! She does what all of us do when we get out of the chats. Okay, you also take good rest. You deserve it. She really didn't do anything.
ティーナ今日覚えたことをもとに今後も励むように
With a swoosh, Eleonora disappears, dissolving into air.
エレさん行ってしまいました写真
Oh yeah, I didn't get to see the picture. God fucking... She apparently took it with Senpai's smartphone, so I'll just ask Senpai to hand it over to me later.
そんなこともできるのですか電話すごいです
Well, they're like little computers in your hands. Maybe we'll get you one day. That aside, do you want some kind of reward given the occasion? Oh, Jesus, don't do this.
なでなでの他にもいいんですか
Well, yeah, as long as it isn't something too out of the ordinary. After all, it was Tina's first job, and it happened immediately after we hooked up, which is something worth celebrating on its own. Given that, I think nothing can deny this kind of extra reward.
でしたらユーマさん
Don't you fucking do it, Tina. Yeah, what?
お風呂今日も一緒に入りましょう
Are you fucking serious? You're gonna make me edit all that again? I hate you. A couple minutes later,
絶対できるわけじゃないですか
well, no, it's not guaranteed. We forced our way into her. Yeah, but it's not like there's no chance that you'll get pregnant either. I append further explanation on reproduction while I clean her lower body, that is now dirty with a mixture of semen, plus her own blood and sexual fluids.
ユーマさんの赤ちゃん欲しいです
Tina, maybe one day we'll just see. When I'm happy... Hold on. While I'm happy you feel this way, there is a reason why babies are called gifts from heaven. That's one of the things that depend on timing and probability, no matter what you do.
お腹の中ユーマさんの精子でいっぱいなんですが
Mm-hmm. But still, as she says so, she softly strokes her own belly. I thought that my semen was in there somehow. The thought that it was in there turns me on again. Well, that's...
あユーマさんのまた大きくなりました
Are we really going again? Sorry.
もう一回しますかそうしたら今度こそ赤ちゃんできるかも
Lordy Lord. Like I said already, there is a chance that you, in fact, will already get pregnant. And don't push yourself. I'm pretty much satisfied already, after all.
無理なんてしてません
The bleeding might have stopped, but it still hurts, doesn't it?
それは
Well, let's continue next time, okay?
また今度あるんですか
Well, as long as you aren't against it, yes.
全然嫌じゃないです約束ですよ
Yeah. Getting her to say it like that really makes the bless sink in.
では次のセックスまでにもう少しおっぱいを大きくしておきます
We'll see about that. How do you just decide that? Why? How do you like your breasts the way they are?
でも赤ちゃん生まれた時に これでは困ります。ちゃんとお母さんができないかもしれません。
I mean, boobs are boobs. They all work and do the same thing. Considering that, well, I think it'd actually work out one way or the other.
でも、どうすれば大きくなるのでしょう。
No idea. You'll have to figure that out on your own. How would I know? Seeing how she's actually serious about that is sort of embarrassing, in a comfortable way. And that somehow that makes me happy.
葵さんに聞いてみますね。
Yeah, that's just the right thing to do, I guess. Don't explain to her why you want your breasts to grow, okay?
もうすぐ赤ちゃんできるからって言っちゃダメですか？
You know how flipped out she'd be getting? Under no circumstances. Getting troubled by her antics like this was also happiness to me. Anything's happiness to you when it comes to Tina. So me and Tina had a baby. No. When I, like always, made my way to the student council room after school.
たくもう、こんな時に声たくんが休み？
A time like this? What is a time like this? Senpai was voicing complaints in response to Suo's absence. He was at school, though.
用事って何だったのかな？用事があるとしか言ってなかったし。声田先輩にチェックしてもらいたい書類が結構あるんですが。
Doesn't that mean that Anne has to check them instead?
だよね。どうしようかな。
Question mark, Space Marines?
とにかくできる部分だけでも進めたらどうですか？
それもそっか。じゃ、そういうことで。
But we have the president. Why do we need the vice president for anything? I'm so confused. Today, a large amount of requests and reports were submitted to us in a batch, which is something that happens on a regular basis. And our vice president, who usually checks all the papers and whose role is to take charge of processing them, is absent. I mean, yeah, but easily fixed. There are a lot of things that only Suo understands, which is why even Senpai can't just meddle with them. Alright, in other words, this means that we'd have to put all these parts off for now. Well, normally. You're the type who just can't ignore the work that's right in front of you, huh?
だって残ってると気になるじゃない。
I work the same way. If I know something's not done, or if I haven't recorded or anything, I'm just like... As she says so, she glances over the stacked documents one after the other.
感心しますが、ある意味計画性に欠けてると思います。そう言いつつ手伝うんですね。
You're still helping her.
ゆうりちゃんも夏休みの宿題とかすぐにやっちゃうよね。神保先輩と似てるのかな？
Yeah, I'd say maybe in like one way or the other, you know.
先輩と一緒にしないで。それとミオはギリギリになる前に頑張りましょう。
Don't lump me in with that woman.
なんだか褒められてるのか怒られてるのかわかんなくなるんだけど。
I think it's kind of a bit of both. Just take it optimistically and think you were praised.
じゃあそうする。やったね。
There you go. You get some pets. Like that, with a smile on her face, she continues to check documents. But then...
あれ?
Hero? Senpai? She suddenly stops her hands, making all our gazes focus on her.
どうかしましたか？
ちょっとね。
I don't know how... Uh-oh. Thereupon, it looks like she sinks into thought for a short while and...
よし、前言撤回。声たくんだけ楽させるのは腹立つし、今日はここまでにしよっか。
Was she having like a good old talk with Eleonora for like a second?
どうしたんですか急に。
Oh.
みんなだってたまにはゆっくり羽を伸ばさないとね。そんなわけで、ゆうまくん以外は解散。
Oh my god, what if like Anne... Can a Soul Reaper ferry a soul to their own baby. Oh my god. Wait, only I have to stay? What the fuck?
ユウマくんのミスを見つけちゃったからお説教タイムだよ。
Wait, I didn't do anything. A blunder? I can't say I have any recollection of the sort, but...
兄さんご愁傷様。
Well, most people when they make a mistake don't think they made a mistake. They think they did okay.
ユウくん頑張って。
I'm so fucking donezo.
というか本当に終わりですか？
Here he's like, but.
終わり。会長命令だよ。有利たちは速やかに帰宅のこと。休息を取るのも立派な仕事のうちだしね。
You realize we're like losing. We're burning daylight, as they'd say.
はあ。はい、解散。帰った帰った。
Go, shoo! Mush! Mushy. Seeing that Senpai is apparently serious with this, Shukishima, Konami, and Mio start to get ready to go home, sporting puzzled looks on their faces.
それじゃあユウくん、また明日。
I'll see you later, Mio. You little sweetheart. Yeah, take care. You're on your way home.
コナミちゃんも一緒だから大丈夫。
You guys are gonna go to the store probably and get some half-off eggs. Bye. And lock the door. With Mio, who rather slowly tidied up her workspace, leaving last only Mio. Oh god. Only Senpai and I are left in the room. Well then, Senpai, I think you said something about a lecture.
あれは嘘。
I figured as much. A lie?
というか言い訳かな。
And as if she were waiting for the footsteps to grow distant, she shifts to a serious demeanor.
二人とも出てきていいわよ。
Two? Eh? A moment after I wondered whether it's Iberian again. Oh.
仕事の邪魔をして悪いな。
Okay. Space Marines?
こんにちはです。
It's you guys? It wasn't Iberian who showed up, but Tina, who was holding her scythe in her hand and Kataro in his true form.
鎌を持ってきたってことはやっぱり？
ああ。ティナに仕事をさせる相手が見つかった。
Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess we'll get this started. You mean... I alternate between looking at Kataro and Tina, who is wearing a dejected expression.
コタちゃんはそういうのに鼻が利くからね。エレンが仕事の相手を探すように頼んでいたの。
What do you exactly mean by for this?
死の匂いだ。もうすぐ死にそうな娘を一人見つけてな。
Oh, this is depressing. I see. Is it because he's already used to it that he's able to say that with such composure, brain? Or is he simply good at hiding his emotions? I think it's a bit of both.
今度は人間なんだよね。
Since Tina is remaining silent, Senpai probably asked that question in her place.
そうだ。動物の持つ記憶は曖昧すぎるからな。今のこいつには人間の記憶が必要だろう。
それはそうなんだけど。
Worried pairs of eyes, Senpai's and my gazes, turn toward Tina. Tina.
はい。今度は大丈夫そうなの？ はい。
Tina's like resolving herself, man. I could almost feel an atmosphere of hardened resolve coming from the nodding Tina. Hey, you don't have to force yourself to just...
ダメだ。これ以上は待てん。
Okay, well, I guess we'll listen to the giant wolf. You mean...
ああ。これを逃したら、そろそろ限界が来るだろう。
But Senpai said there was still time.
ごめんね。何もできないうちから
不安にさせたくなくて。
So you lied to me?
ごめん、ユウマくん。
It was one of those lies to make you not feel like shit. I take a deep breath and then exhale. That's alright. I don't mean to blame you for that now. What's really important right now is the fact that Tina doesn't have much time left.
大丈夫です。やりますから。
ティナちゃん、いいの？
はい。いつかはやらないといけないことです。
Tina.
ユウマさん、アンさん、そんなに心配しないでください。
Am I making such a worried face right now?
ちゃんとやります。できますから。
Tina showed us a smile. It looked somewhat forced. Are you really sure? Even though it's Soul Reaper work, which she was so awfully reluctant to do.
はい、頑張ります。ユウマさんのためにも。
For my sake?
だってユウマさん言っていました。私がいなくなったら悲しいんですよね。
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't just be me, it'd be everyone. Yeah.
もしかして泣いちゃいますか？
Of course I would.
意外です。そんなことないって言わないんですね。
What are you saying? Because I'm a man, I can't cry? Huh? Huh? Men cry all the time. If you're a true man if you can cry. As if I could say that. Simply imagining it seriously makes me feel sad.
ユウマくんを照れさせるなんて、ティナちゃんもなかなかやるじゃない。
Thumbs up,
はい、
man.
快挙です。
I am awfully fond of her. What of it? I turn away in an attempt to gloss over my hot face.
そういう反応がツンデレっぽいんだよね。
Yeah, you know all about soon-soons, huh? Because Eleonora.
はい、可愛いです。
It's not like I like you or anything, Baka. Man, you're a lot cuter than I could ever be. I somehow bring myself to face Tina again and smile at her.
アンさん、小太郎、ユウマさんが私のこと可愛いって。
Katara's is like, I don't give a fuck. Like, can we do this?
ラブラブで羨ましいな。
You had your chance, Anne.
うぜえ。のろけは要素でやってくれ。
I knew it.
ちょっとコタちゃん、空気読みなさいよ。
は、知ったことかよ。とにかく仕事はするってことでいいんだな。
やる。
I mean, we gotta do this. Thanks, Tina.
ユウマさんを泣かせたくないですから。
However, in order to prevent that from happening, we're waiting for some stranger to die. This is not some sort of heroic moving story, but merely a manifestation of egoism.
アンさん、小太郎。
どうした？ビビってきたのか？
そうじゃなくて。
なに？言ってみて。
お仕事はします。でも、その前に。
With just a bit of intervening hesitation mixed in, Tina continues to weave her words together.
私、その人に、もうすぐ死んじゃうその人に会いたいです。
I mean, oh, you think that this person that Tina's gonna, take their soul is gonna, and then that soul later on will be ferried into Tina's baby? Bruh. Why?
あまり仕事相手に感情移入するべきじゃね。
Yeah, I was like, if you don't feel anything for the said person, it's a lot easier, I guess.
でも一度でいいから会っておきたいの。
No one but Tina herself can possibly know with what intention she voiced that demand. However, I'm pretty sure, for Tina, that's her way of drawing some sort of moral line. In that case, when it's something Tina has decided for herself, I should respect and support that decision. Senpai, is it okay for her to do something like that?
別に何か問題があるってわけじゃないけど。
She is wearing a grim expression. Most likely, she's effectively on the same page with Kotaro in this regard.
でもまあ最初はみんなそうだよね。エレもそうだったし、リーナだって。
お姉ちゃんも？
I was like, even Ellie too?
うん。ユウマくんのお母さんを見に行ったの。何もわからなくてきょとんとしてるユウマくんがすごく印象的だったって。
Feels kind of surreal to think something like that actually happened.
だからティナちゃんの思った通りにすればいいよ。エレも一緒に下見をしておこうって言ってるし。
はい。
It's only reasonable in this instance, but even though her request was approved, she doesn't look happy at all. Oh boy. I heard the girl who's going to die very soon is hospitalized. Well, time for Depression City, I suppose.